Hello, I'm Dr. Kelly Martin Shue, Amazon bestselling author, speaker, and transformational coach for women. And today I want to talk about guilt. Ugh, it's so heavy. It's such a heavy word. And I notice so often the self-pleasure and the pleasures in life, they are being stolen by this feeling of guilt. And in fact, many people are addicted to guilt. And I find this so common in women. And here's one way to find out whether or not you are addicted to guilt is, do you constantly say, I'm sorry, like for everything? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And when you say I'm sorry for something that you've really not done, something that's bad, like taking care of yourself or saying no to a friend because you really know there's something else that you need to be doing, or you find yourself maybe indulging in something that's really good for you, and the whole time that you're doing it, you feel guilty. You feel guilty. So it's like here you're doing something that's healthy for you, and maybe you're spending some money on yourself, or maybe you're treating yourself to a beautiful dinner or time with a friend when you feel that guilt because you feel like you should be with your children. Whatever it is, there's so many women that are addicted to guilt for no good reason. So here's what I want you to do. Here's how you can break this cycle. Anytime we have an emotional pattern that becomes habitual, we really become actually quite good at it. In fact, it has a certain thought pattern to it. It has certain behaviors. You hold your body a certain way. And so just like a state of gratitude opens the heart, calms the body, improves the immune system. Maybe, hello, Sheila, maybe puts a smile on your face. Guilt is like heavy and it really holds you down. And often it brings with it some sadness, even if you don't realize it. So to break you out of this guilty pattern of feeling guilty for anything good in life, or you just say that I'm sorry just to say that I'm sorry. I want you to break it and say, instead of saying I'm sorry, if you find yourself saying I'm sorry, especially habitually, replace it with thank you. Thank you. And what it will do is it'll begin to rewire your brain for gratitude. And that's a beautiful state versus guilt, which is a place of suffering. So I want to challenge you this week is when you start noticing that you're saying, I'm sorry, replace it and say, thank you. For example, last night it was date night with my husband, and he planned something really fun, and I said, surprise me. So we went to the theater, and it was really bad. It was really bad acting. It was really boring. My husband was falling asleep, and I didn't want to be rude and get up and leave right in the middle of the performance. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to wait. And so it was during the break. I said, he asked me, he said, oh, do you want me to get you a drink? I said, no, let me just go to the bathroom. And as what I really want to say is I want to leave. And I found myself thinking, oh gosh, I could feel guilty or feel bad that he chose where we're going to the date night. And he might feel bad if I want to leave, like it's his fault. And instead of saying, I'm so sorry that I don't like this, I said, you know what, sweetie, I switched it. And I said, thank you. I said, thank you so much for taking me out to dinner tonight and bringing me to this performance. And I'm noticing you're falling asleep. And personally, I'm bored. And this performance doesn't make any sense. And I would rather just be at home snuggling with you on the couch. And so I shifted guilt. Like I could have felt guilty, or I chose gratitude, just thanking him. And he said, you know what, I thought it was me. I couldn't figure it out. Let's get out of here. And so we ended up both benefiting and just enjoying one another's company. So that's a great example how I could have felt guilty, but I turned it into gratitude, and we ended up having a wonderful rest of the evening. So practice this week. Stop saying I'm sorry, and don't let guilt ruin your pleasure. Have a fantastic Saturday, and we will talk tomorrow morning. I'm Dr. Kelly Martin Shue, Amazon bestselling author, speaker, and transformational coach for women. Be sure to book a good appointment with me at drkellylive.com, or if you're a woman with herpes, be sure to follow us and join our community at pinktent.com. Have a great day.